Welcome back to Her Wealthy Mindset, where we talk about all things money, mindset, and business. It's your host, Cindy, and today we're talking about something that's going to change your entire relationship with money. Creating a business savings plan so you stop playing catch up. Because let's be real, too many women entrepreneurs are running their businesses on vibes instead of a real strategy. If you're constantly scrambling to cover taxes, waiting for that next client payment to drop so you can pay your bills, or never seem to have enough money set aside for opportunities, this episode is for you. Today, we're covering why saving money in your business is non negotiable, the exact savings accounts you need to set up, how to make saving money easy, even if you don't make a ton yet, the mindset shift that will take you from reactive to proactive with your business finances. So trust me, this episode will change the way you handle your money forever. Let's start with the truth. Most business owners don't save because they think they can't afford to. And that's where they're wrong. The real issue isn't about how much you're making, it's that you don't have a plan for where your money is actually going. You get paid and immediately spend it on business expenses or personal needs. You don't have a system for setting aside money before you spend it. You're waiting for extra money to save, but somehow it never shows up. And here's what happens when you don't prioritize savings. Tax season comes and you owe money you didn't plan for. An unexpected expense pops up and now you're dipping into your personal savings. You decide you want to travel, join a mastermind or a business coaching program, and you're just putting it all on your credit card without actually having money saved up for it. Now, this is why you need a plan, because saving doesn't just happen. You have to set up a system that makes it easy and automate it. Now, let's get into how to stop playing catch up and actually build financial security in your business. So, you need to create separate savings accounts for different priorities so your money has a clear purpose. Here are 3 savings accounts every business owner should have. You should have a savings account dedicated to taxes. This is where you should set aside a percentage of every payment you receive. I usually recommend between 20 to 30%, but it also depends on you individually and if that actually works for you. 2 is having an emergency fund. So business income fluctuates, you'll have slow periods. So set up a separate savings account and aim to save at least 3 to 6 months of business expenses. So during that slow period, you never have to panic because you already have that money saved up. The next one is having a growth in investments. Do you want to hire a coach, invest in a mastermind, book a branding shoot? Instead of putting it on your credit card, start putting money away in a savings account. The key to making this work is to automate your savings so you don't even have to think about it. It might take you a few months to get used to it and figure out a percentage that works for you, but over time, you can set it up where it just automatically moves every month without you even having to think about it or even manually doing it. So every time you get paid, transfer a set percentage into each savings account before spending anything. Step 2, use automatic transfers from your main account into the savings accounts so it starts to happen on autopilot. Step 3, treat those savings accounts as non-negotiable, just like paying your rent or your bills. If you wait to save whatever's left over, you'll never actually save. Now, the biggest shift, stop waiting for money problems to happen and start preparing ahead of time. You need a buffer period, you need a contingency plan because things happen. When you're proactive with your money, you're never stressed about taxes. You've prepared for the slower months regardless of what's going on in your business. You can invest in opportunities when they come up. And this is how you run your business like a CEO instead of just surviving month to month. That's it for today's episode. If this resonated with you, start saving today. Open those savings accounts and commit to setting aside even 5 to 10% of what you make. It adds up fast. And if you need help setting up these savings accounts or figuring out percentages, my DMs are always open. So let's make sure you're setting up your business for long term success. I'll see you in the next episode.